Hi there, warm welcome. You watching Blueprint Explosive Exclusive right here on Times Now with me, Meghna Deka. Well, viewers, this is a curious case that we have heard. On one hand, there are allegations which are coming in that funds which were meant for the SC/ST, for those who are not privileged enough, are being used to buy Lamborghinis, luxury cars. Is that right? Are there those in power who have used your hard-earned money that you pay as taxes for redevelopment to empower the weaker sections of the society? But has this money now been used by those in power to pay their own electricity bill? Well, the reason, unfortunately, why we are forced to ask you this question is because of the stunning Times Now super exclusive which is coming your way regarding the Valmiki case in Karnataka. Well, today the Enforcement Directorate's charge sheet has made a stunning disclosure. In fact, the Enforcement Directorate has been probing the alleged irregularities in Karnataka's Valmiki ST Development Corporation. Former Karnataka Minister B. Nagendra was arrested in this same case earlier this year. And now we are learning that the funds that were meant to empower the ST communities was actually used by the Congress for election expenditure. At least that is the allegation which has been made by the ED. Well, Times Now has managed to access details of the ED prosecution complaint, which mentions that funds to the tune of 84 crore rupees were being transferred from the corporation's account to various other accounts by using a checkbook and board resolution fraudulently. But that's not all. These funds were used by both personal expenditure as well as election expenditure. Here is what the ED's prosecution complaint says. I'm going to go through them one by one. The first allegation by the Enforcement Directorate in the charge sheet is proceeds of the crime were used for electoral expenditures. It then goes on to say that the funds were used for 2024 Lok Sabha elections expenditure by the Congress party. It also says that the sum of 6.1 crore rupees were used for the purpose of elections, which is the Lok Sabha 2024 elections. It also says that voters were paid to vote for Congress candidate E. Tukaram, who, remember, is currently, even as we speak, a sitting Congress MP. Also, it says that an amount of 200 rupees was distributed to each voter to ensure the win of Tukaram. And then 10,000 rupees was distributed amongst Congress workers in each booth to ensure that the candidate wins. In fact, these are the kind of allegations which are coming in ED's prosecution. In fact, let's also tell you how naturally the BJP has targeted the Congress. They've cited this very ED charge sheet and they have said that the party's poll pitch on empowering the Dalits, empowering the STs have now been exposed as the same party stands to have looted the weaker section of the society allegedly. However, the Congress has dismissed the allegations and has said that it's the Karnataka government which has brought the culprits to book, and all the ED has managed to do is a political charge sheet. Watch this war of words.
ಸಿದ್ದರಾಮಯ್ಯ ಸಾಹೇಬರ ಹೆಸರನ್ನ ಮತ್ತು ಮಾನ್ಯ ನಮ್ಮ ಉಪಮುಖ್ಯಮಂತ್ರಿ ಡಿ.ಕೆ. ಶಿವಕುಮಾರ್ ಸಾಹೇಬರ ಹೆಸರನ್ನ ಹೇಳುವಂತ ಬಹಳ ಒತ್ತಾಯ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ನಿರಾಕರಣೆ ಮಾಡಿದೆ. ನನ್ನ ಪಾತ್ರನೇ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಅವ್ರ ಪಾತ್ರ ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಸರ್ಕಾರದ ಪಾತ್ರ ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ನನ್ನ ಪಾತ್ರನೇ ಇಲ್ಲ ಈ ಹಗರಣದಲ್ಲಿ.
Does ED have any credibility? ED is a political tool of the government. They are trying here to fix it. It was the duty of the ED to recover. They have not recovered the money. We have recovered the money. We have arrested all the accused. What have they done? They have not done anything. They have created a political charge sheet.
ST people are totally now angry and appeal against this government. In the name of ST they have come and they have deceived that community very badly.
Rahul Gandhi goes to America and he declares that हम कभी सत्ता में आएंगे तो हम आरक्षण समाप्त कर सकते हैं. Or simultaneously we see that in Karnataka, the money which is meant for the welfare of the SC/ST community is diverted.
Well, let me go across to our panelists. Joining us today on the show, Narendra Rangappa, the spokesperson of BJP. Also, Dr. Nikul Patel is joining us, a leader with the Congress party. Dr. Patel, I'm going to come to you first because this is baffling by any standards to have the Congress, which talks about Dalit Prem. The Dalit Prem has gone to such an extent that funds which were meant for the SCs and the STs allegedly are now being used by the Congress party to win votes. Let's not forget Lamborghini also in the larger mix of things. But votes were allegedly being bought, and this is now very serious because the ED is looking into it. It's not your own police in Karnataka.
See, every agency is doing their own activity. If we talk of enforcement director, if they are finding some probe, they want to charge Karnataka government regarding misusing of the fund. But it's all Bharatiya Janata Party perception, and we have never done it. Today, the bail has been granted, and whatever statement has been given by the said person, you have seen that how the enforcement director is working and what they want to do. The ultimate objective of Bharatiya Janata Party is want to destabilize the Karnataka government, which was elected popularly by the people of
But bail to Nagendra, Dr. Nikul Patel, is not a clean chit from the court. He's out on bail. He didn't get a clean chit. He has resigned from the ministry. Goes to show that is an admission of guilt.
See, trial is on, and see, similar things of perception in 2014, Bharatiya Janata Party and Pradhan Mantri at that time wants to build that Congress is corrupt, Congress is doing scams, but nothing has been proved till date. All the courts and all the verdicts and all the trials has been carried out, and you can see whether it is a 2G scam, coal scam, anywhere, nothing has been.
What about the Valmiki scam? The Congress's own government probed into it.
Still, Bharatiya Janata Party is not able to convict anyone into any.
But if there is no scam, are you saying, Dr. Nikul Patel, that there is no scam? Because Karnataka's police itself is probing it. They themselves have said this is a scam.
See, this is the trial going on. I'm not telling right now, but I'm talking about 2014. What Bharatiya Janata Party wants to portray about Congress, and they have never convicted any of the minister at that time. They were telling that they are involved in scam. I'm again telling to the people of the country, Bharatiya Janata Party just want to defame Congress by telling that they are
okay. But you are saying that this is a conspiracy of the BJP at a time when you already have the Karnataka police also, which is probing it. Dr. Narendra Rangappa, can you clarify and explain to us what's happening? What's happening? If they probe, if Karnataka police probe, then it is a fair probe. If the ED probes, it's BJP's conspiracy.
Madam, first thing, the chief minister in the house, on the floor of the house, has said there is a scam. He has admitted there is a scam. So that is the basic thing here. When the chief minister has accepted the scam, why does the party are refusing today that to accept that there is a scam?
Absolutely.
And as you have rightly said, the Congress party has been always partisan towards the Dalit right from the day of Ambedkar, Babu Jagjivan Ram, and when it came to Karnataka's own case, when there was an opportunity for Mr. Khargeji and Mr. Parmeshwar, who are Dalits, to become chief ministers, they didn't make them the chief ministers. And today they are assuming that they are the champions of the cause for scheduled caste and scheduled tribes, where in the back door, Rahul Gandhi goes to US and say he will eradicate all the reservation for the scheduled caste and scheduled tribes. And at the same time, the money meant for a poor farmer to sow seeds in his farm is diverted to a person who buys a Lamborghini. It is diverted to a liquor shop. It is diverted to booking flats. And the same money, the ED has very clearly proven with evidence that this money was used in Ballari Lok Sabha polls. Not only in Ballari Lok Sabha polls, Mr. Nagendra's connection, business connections in Telangana, they were also activated to use this money, which is siphoned off illegally.
But Dr. Rangappa, the Congress has said that we are ourselves probing it. The Chief Minister on the floor of the House, you're absolutely right, said that this is a scam, but has also said that we are going to ensure that we are probing it. That we are not involved, there may be others who are involved, and the guilty will be brought to book. So why not allow the police, which has already seized that Lamborghini also that we are discussing, let them probe. Why should the ED now jump in?
I'll answer your point. See, the Karnataka government constitutes a special investigation team by the CID. What do? Do they investigate Nagendra, the accused number one here? They don't even take a statement. He is not even charge sheeted. and the same chief minister in the floor of the house says, yes, money has been fraudulently transferred. What is the meaning of this? That means that the Congress is lying. They are eternal liars. They are anti-Dalit. They are anti-scheduled tribe. They want to steal the money of the scheduled tribes and scheduled castes of Karnataka, and they will be taught a serious lesson this time.
Well, we'll have to wait and see what the courts say about it. Because as the Congress has been very quick to point out that so far, the courts have given a bail to their own leader who had to resign, step down from the cabinet on charges of corruption in the Valmiki scam, but he has indeed been granted bail. Is there any prosecutable evidence with the Enforcement Directorate to make these big claims that they have been making? Well, we'll have to wait and see if a trial happens. Thank you so much, Dr. Rangappa, for joining us. Dr. Nikul Patel, as always. Well, with that, we are going to be slipping into a short break. We'll return in 2 minutes.